which is again a list. Anything which is put inside these square brackets will be aligned vertically. Okay, so this is the text. I'll just reload it. Now see, this won't be in center, this will be at top. So what we should do is we should give a margin, okay, or a padding, sorry. So we should give this container a padding so that there's some gap between the text and this border of the container. Also, we should just decrease the size to, I think, 20. Then it will be fine. And we'll give padding. So what does padding mean? Can anyone tell me? Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Padding is something which you'll give so that anything that is put inside the container is given a certain margin. Okay. Don't see the padding of this container will act as a margin for anything which is inside this. Okay. And the margin of this container will obviously act outside. Will give space outside it. Yeah. So we'll give it. Padding doesn't take, like, normally you cannot put any numbers in padding. You have to give edge insert something. It was there, edge insets dot all line. So this will just give, see, edge insets another function, and dot all. If you do dot all, then it will give the padding on all of its sides. Okay, like for example, if I give 20 here, takes a double value, as you can see. So if you do this, then the text will shift below by 20. And since the text is not big enough, we cannot see its padding from here. But let me, yeah, I shouldn't have made the text smaller. 30, we'll keep it 30. Okay, yeah. Now you can see earlier when we didn't put any padding. Let me just remove this. When we didn't put any padding, the text was all in one line. But now we have put the padding, so the text cannot be in one line because we have to give this much space here and this much space here. So what we can do here is, well, this is obviously nice, but what we can do, another option is we can put only here, and then we'll have to specify where do we want to put the margin. For example, top we want 20, then left I want 10. Okay, this can be given so that we can provide different padding to different directions. Okay. See, now it is again in one line because we have given only the left margin, so it's staying with the border here, but it's fine. I was just demonstrating. So again, we were in column. So what we'll do, we'll just copy this and put this again. Okay, and we'll reload this. So see, this can contain more than two same things, or maybe different also. I'll show you another container inside it, but right now let it be like this. Okay. Now see, it's very close to each other, and I don't think it's looking very nice. So for that, we can also give sized box. So what does sized box do? It gives an empty space inside your columns and rows. Okay, so right now we are in column, so we'll give the height only. Height, let's say, is 30. Okay, and commas are must to separate one widget from another. Okay. See, now it has some space. We'll do the same thing here. Okay. Sized box, height 30. Okay. Okay, no comma. Yes, comma is important. Okay, see, now there's the space. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we'll try to change the text into another container. Okay. To just demonstrate you that we can not, it's not necessary to take same types of widgets in the column. Okay, wrap with container, and we'll change the color to say red. Colors dot red. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, it's not looking nice. Okay, but see, now you are able to see that this is the color is given only till the till where the text is there. Okay, so why is this so? Because we haven't given any padding, we haven't given any margin. Well, margin will be outside it, but if we give any padding here, padding, let's say edge inserts dot all 10, then you'll see that the color will have some, I mean, it will cover some of the area which doesn't contain the text. Okay, see, but again, since we didn't give any padding on the right side in the previous one, it's not looking very nice. Okay, so we'll just move this, we'll make this all, and this will be 20. Okay, now this error, most of the people when they develop using Flutter, they forget about this error, and this happens when the container, when the child is overflowing out of its parent. Okay, so see this container here, this container is overflowing out of this blue container. So that's why this has come, this error. What does this tell you? It tells you, yeah, render flex overflowed by 34 pixels on the bottom. So most of the developers, what they do is they just put the widgets according to their own screen and forget to look out for these errors. So when the application is run on a smaller phone or a smaller device, they face this error, and that's very, very, as very bad as a developer. You cannot just think about your own device and forget about that there are smaller phones and small devices, and sometimes even even if they see this error, they try to just ignore it. So we what we can do to overcome this is, this was the container where we okay, yeah, this was the column. Okay, so what we can do is we can just try to wrap this into, okay, where is that? Okay, fine, I'll just have to type it. We'll have to wrap this into single child scroll view. Okay, and we'll have to find the end of the column, end of the column. This is the column, and yes, single child scroll view. Okay, somewhere it's wrong. Think so. Um, that's why wrapping is easier than all of this. Oh yes, I haven't given child. Okay, now I think it's fine. And then, well, yeah, now you can see the error is gone, but the text is not proper, so we can just scroll it. See, now this is able to scroll. Okay, so what the single child scroll view does, it helps you to scroll. Okay, yeah, obviously. Okay, I hope this much is fine, this much is clear. Now we'll tend to remove all of this, or we'll just make another screen. So for making another screen, I'll have to show you what a button does. Okay, we'll use this float action button to move from this screen to another. Okay, so let me just, I have to give some arrow here. So I'll just make a child. Child will have an icon. Icon can be icons dot arrow, arrow forward. Okay, see, now it has a arrow forward, an arrow forward. Okay. Now we'll use, whenever you are using a button, we have an argument called on pressed. Okay, so it's clear by its name that what will happen when you press the button. So this is on pressed. Now you can either create a function. Suppose I have a function like, let me go below. I'll create a function here. Let it be called my fun. Okay, this is the function. Okay, something is missing. Um, okay, this was typo kind of thing. Okay, no, I want my fun only. Okay, this was my function, my fun. Now we can directly give its name in the on pressed argument, my fun. Yes, and this will work fine. Okay, if we want to do anything, we can write it in my fun. Okay, we don't have to put any brackets here. Where was it? Yeah, we don't have to put any brackets here. Okay, usually we tend to put brackets whenever we call a function, but we don't have to put any brackets if we are calling a function just in front of on pressed. Okay, so what we'll do, if we there's another case where we have to put the brackets, which is, first of all, suppose you don't have to call my fun here. Okay, then you have to directly tell the button what to do without calling a function. What you'll do for that, you'll create brackets here, and then this is the scope of on press. Now you can directly write whatever you want to do with this button. Okay, now if you call my fun, then you'll have to put the brackets and a semicolon. Okay, this is the rule. Okay, that's what you have to do whenever you call a function outside of the scope and inside of a scope. Okay, I mean, this is also the scope if you remove all of this, and if you remove all of if you remove all of this and put my fun here, this is also its scope, but it will be limited to the comma only. Okay, so we don't need a function right now. We're not doing anything that big. Okay, now yes, this is the function. I'll just remove it and we'll put brackets, and this is the scope of on pressed. Okay, now in the library, that is lib, we'll create another file. Okay, new dart file. Yes, it will be our second page. Okay, second page. Now our second page dot dart. No, I don't want to add it to my GitHub repository. Now, what do we do here? If we're creating a new screen, we'll again have to import material, yeah, package flutter material.dart, because we are using material.dart to develop all these applications using the default widgets, which are stored in material.dart. Okay. Now, since this new screen, I'll also make this new screen as stateful widget. Okay, so STF, see, stateful, new stateful widget. Just press enter, and you can see that it has given you a set of code. Okay, now you'll have to, without changing the cursor, or you can change if you want, you have to name the your stateful widget. Okay, so what should I name this? I'll name this second page. Okay, so since we have a second page now, see, when you type second page, it automatically typed second page state. Okay, you don't have to do anything in this. Okay, now we'll go back to main and we'll add. Okay, before this, you will need to know what is a stack. So, can anyone tell me what a stack is? Anyone?
It's a type of data structure. First in, last out, something.
Yes. What? Okay. First and last out.
First in, last out.
Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Okay. Is everybody clear with stack so that we don't have to teach it? Okay. I hope everyone is clear. So, the navigation of an application also works like a stack. Okay. So, what we do is we'll type navigator or something, navigator, yes, navigator dot push. So since you know what a stack is, you might know what push is. So what this will do, this will push the other screen on top of your press screen. Okay, so this is context, this will be material page route. We are giving material page route because this page is a material page and we have to give its route. Okay, so we are using that. So material page route, I think it was context. And see, I might have to check its syntax because most of the time I just get confused. second page. Okay, I don't think this is correct. Something is wrong again. Um, some context material page route. Okay, okay, I'll have to check the syntax. Navigate, navigator dot push. See, it was in the recent. I always forget that syntax. Always. Okay. Yeah, yeah, this is the one. Okay, builder context. I had to take builder. Okay, okay. And this has to be, yes, builder. Builder. And I think this won't be there. Or it was there. Builder context. Okay, context is in brackets. Only the context. Okay. Okay, now it's correct. Now I might not forget it, or I might. Do we use a semicolon? I think there's one more bracket. Yeah. Okay. So now if we reload this application and we push this floating action button, we'll go to our second page, which is blank. So let me push it. And yeah, here we are. It is blank. So we'll just go here, and instead of this container, we'll make it scaffold. So at least we get to know that this is some screen and my app has not crashed. Okay. Now this is a white screen, and we'll give this scaffold again bar. What was it? A bar title text second page. Okay, yes. Now do you see this backward arrow? I have not given it anywhere in the app bar. You can see that here was no arrow, and then here we have this arrow. This is because we have pushed our screen in top on top of another screen. So when we push this arrow, we go back to our previous screen. And instead of push, we keep push replacement. Okay, if we do push replacement here and then we reload it, see, now we don't have any arrow here. Why is that? Because now the screen is not pushed. Okay, so when we do back, we'll just close the app. Okay, but when we open, we'll open the first screen because that is our home screen. I've told you that when you are in home, I mean, whatever you get in home, that will be the first screen you see when you open your application. So we'll just keep it push so that we don't have to open and close the app again and again. Load. Yeah. Okay, something is wrong. Did I do something wrong? Okay, what is unimplemented handling of missing static target? Okay, we'll just reload it again. Okay, exception caught by gesture. The following compile time error was thrown by while handling a gesture. Unimplemented. Okay, it is the same. Okay, okay, okay. I think I just did something wrong here, or maybe I should just reload the whole application. Sometimes that fixes it. If it does not, then I'll search the error because trust me, I've not learned all the errors. I always search them. Okay, yes, it is restarting. It did not restart. I didn't see it closing and reopening. I'll do it again. Okay, I'll just stop and rerun it. Stop, rerun. Okay, when it reruns it, it will ask me to, it will just close and open again. See, now this is the thing with Flutter. When you have updated your application so many times, then also it is showing the previous version. Okay, that is why most of the errors happen, because it mixes the previous versions with your present version. So you'll have to restart the whole application. It might solve the error like that. Okay, since this is taking some time, I'll just develop my second page till then. I'll give it a background color. Colors dot green. Yes, okay. Okay, it is built, installing the application. We'll give it a body. Body. Body will have container. Container. Yeah. See, now since this has, the whole application has been reloaded, you can see that we have the changes same at they should be. Okay, now we'll check this. Okay, now it is not giving that error, which means I was right. The error was because it the Flutter, this Flutter software mixed the previous and present versions. Now I have this color as green. Okay, now here I will show what a row does. Okay, before that I'll give some padding. Um, Edge insert all, tiny, color, colors dot blue. Okay, I'll just reload it to see. Okay, the whole screen is blue now. Okay, that is exactly why you should specify width and height. Width 300, height 300. Okay, now this is our box. Okay, I'll just make it in center because I cannot tolerate this non-symmetric thing. Yes, center. Okay. Okay, now we'll demonstrate rows inside this. Okay, so what should we do? Child, row. Yes. Now, what does row have? Children. And the children are of type widget. Okay. So first, our first child will be, let me think. It will be one icon. Okay. So I think we should, yeah, we should increase. No, 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 this is fine. I'll wrap this also in center beforehand only. Okay, so first will be icon, icon, I, icons dot, um, it's airplay. Okay, I don't know what that is. We'll just try. Okay, now we reload this. Okay, see here we have this little icon. Now we'll give a sized box, width. See, previously we gave height here because it was a column. Okay, now we'll give width. Why? Because this is a row and we want the space between two widgets. Okay, which will be side by side. Before size box, I'll give another icon. Icon. Um, icons dot. Okay, yes, whatever this is. Okay, see, yeah, see it individual suite. Okay, okay. So this is where we have to give the gap, okay, between these two widgets. So that's why we'll provide width. Okay, size box width will give 20 and comma. Comma is really important. Okay. Yes. Now we have this gap. So now I hope the rows and column things are clear. which and the stack is also clear with, I mean, the navigation. Okay, so now we'll learn how to pass values between screens. Okay, I'll just make a third page for this, because if I delete all of this, then the people who are missing these sessions might get confused if they see that earlier we had the container and then suddenly we have something else here. So for passing values, we'll first of all create a input text. Okay, but before that I'll just create another screen. um yes, start file, third page. Okay, no, import material. Yes, now stf third page. Okay, scaffold. These are the things which you should also have by heart, that whenever you create a new page you have to do all this. And then don't forget to change the container into a scaffold, because I really don't like containers. Okay, so where were we? We were in the second page. Yes. Now let make this. Okay, okay, let's think. mm, okay, what can we do here? Where should we add a text field? I think above this. Yes, we can do it above this. Okay, okay, we'll wrap this with column, and we'll just give a text field here. Input text, I think. What do we call it? Input text. Text. No, no, no. Text input, I guess. Input. What do we call it? Text field? Yeah, text field. Okay. Let me check. Okay, yes, we have a text field here. Okay, we'll just give some gap. Sized box. Sized box. Height. 40. Okay, let's see. Yes. Now, when you click here, see, you will be able to type something, something, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah. See, so I'm not changing anything. I'll just give some hint. I think that is, first let me delete this. Okay. Okay, I'll give some input decoration. Decoration. Input decoration. Okay, I'm not doing anything here except giving some hint. Okay, hint text. Okay, hint text will be um, text first of all. Yeah, give title of third page. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, something is wrong. I don't think we use text here. Yeah, we don't. Yes, we don't. I'll reload it. Yes, give title of third page. We can also change that line that comes, but I don't know what we call that. I think we should not do anything. Do this focus color, focus border, focus color, colors dot white. Let's check. Something happens. Nothing happens. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, we don't want to do any decorations here. We need to take a value from user, which we will make as this page title. Okay, for that we'll also need a button. I'll make a button here. Yes, here. Size box, size box, height. See, this is a column. Okay, so that's why we are giving height. Height 40. mm, Raised button. Okay, raised button. Um, yeah. Okay, so there are two types of buttons basically, raised button and flat button. Raised button will give a shadow when you create it. Um, yeah, I don't think you can see the shadow. I'll increase the elevation. Elevation 5.0, and then we'll reload it. Okay, still can't see any shadow, right? Maybe in this screen it's not visible because it is very low quality of what I see on my phone. So I'll just have to increase the elevation to 15, I guess. Is the shadow visible now? Okay, I don't think it is, but it is supposed to. Okay, the shadow is supposed to be visible when you use a raised button. Otherwise, what's the point of it being raised? And a flat button should not have this elevation argument. It will just be flat. Okay, okay, flat button has gone. It is just gone. Okay, I'll just type something. Child text text is send. Okay, see now, see when you made a raised button, I don't think you see that the color is same as the background and all that. But in flat button it is so because it is flat. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, and here you should also see a shadow which I don't know why you're not seeing, but it is supposed to be there. Elevation 4.0. And we'll just make this text white because I am not able to see what it says. So, uh, style, text style, and color. I think color. Yes, color is colors dot white. Okay, reload. Now we are able to see that. Same will give this also. I think white. The title of the page. So we'll make this white. I think not this hint. Hint color should be there, right? Color, overcolor, focus color. No, not all this. Okay, I'll just remove this from here. Okay, I've removed that. Let's see if we have a. No, we don't have. No, we don't have. Okay, I don't think we can. I mean, of course we can change that, but I don't think we can change that right now, and it's not even important. Otherwise, I would have searched it. But right now we have to focus on sending the value. So for that, text field also provides us with one argument called on changed. Okay. Now again, you can either make a function like we did with on press, and then you can just write its name here, or you can just put brackets here, and then you can do whatever you want. Okay. Why is this giving? Okay, this is because it's null. Okay. So we'll just take a string. Let it be string third page title. Okay, which is null right now. Okay, not null, it's empty. Okay, there's a difference between empty and null. Okay, now on changed we will get a value. I forgot the value. That's why it was all red. On changed, what has been changed? So whatever you do here, it will be stored in this value. And then to and since this scope the value the scope of this value will be till the on changed block, so we need to store it in some other variable. So we have taken a variable third page title, and we'll store the value in the third page title. And since this is a stateful widget, don't forget, this is a stateful widget, and the values to be changed means if the va- I mean the if the values are changed, the whole state of the page is to be reloaded. Okay, so we'll use set state. Why do we use set state? To reload the state of whole page. Otherwise, what's the point of changing the value if you are not able to see the change? Right now, since we are taking only a string, I don't think you guys will be able to find out what how the screen state changes and all that. I hope I'm able to cover that stuff in this session also. But this will be really easy if you see. Okay. But the state will be changed. Okay, you won't be able to see that with your eyes because there's nothing in this that is changed. No, only the text will be changed. Of course, you will type it and it will change, but except from that nothing will change on the screen, so I don't think you will be able to figure out how the state has changed. But somewhere like in some places you give some bool values or something like that which affect the whole view of your screen. Okay, everything that you see can be changed by a simple boolean value. Okay, so third page name was there, third page title, yes, is value now. Okay, we have stored the value inside the third page title. Okay, and since every time this we have done this every time the state change, we can also print it here. Okay, so print third page title. Okay, now see, I have started typing something. Let me open the console. No, not. Oh God, where's my console? Dude, where's my console? Yeah, this is okay. I've started time, but it is not printing. Why isn't it printing anything? It should print. Is my console all right? Okay, let's just remove this. We'll print the value here. Okay. Okay. Print. Oh God. Print. Oh yes, we didn't reload it. Okay, maybe that's the problem. We did not reload it. Okay, it's still not printing. Did we reload it? Yeah, console is there. What's the problem? Can anyone figure out what's the problem? Okay, I have removed it. Oh God, what's wrong with me? Print third page title. I think now it should work. Okay, I'll just type. Yeah, now see. I have typed HSB, so every time it is changed, it's printing because on change means every time it is changed. So when I typed H, the value changed from null to H. I mean empty to H. Okay. Then I typed S. The value changed from H to HS. So that's how it works. Every time you change it, it gets printed. Okay. Now we had all the see again. Yeah. Okay. So we had this. We stored the this in third page title. Now what we have to do is we have to go to third page and we'll have to create a parameterized constructor. So can anyone tell me what a parameterized constructor is? Okay, people have left or joined. I don't know. Okay, what a parameterized constructor is? Anybody? No one? Okay, I guess I'll have to tell then. So, do you guys know what a constructor is? Okay, see, the constructor, I think I'm. This will be very tough since I'm not in front of you and all of this is online. This is quite tough for me to explain. But see, a constructor is a function which has the same name as that of a class. Okay, usually it is of no use according to me. But when we use parameterized constructor, it is really helpful since we are able to assign values inside a class, um, in the while calling the class only, okay, while creating the object of the class itself. Okay, so we'll create a parameterized constructor. I hope it helps you. String will use final. Okay, whenever we are creating a constructor in Flutter, we will use the keyword final. Okay, final string. Remember that will be helpful. I think it works without final also, but final is really important. Okay, title. Okay, will, and see, this is giving a red squiggly line, which means something is wrong. So what we do is we create a constructor for final fields. And yes, now wait a little. Yes, we have a constructor here. Constant third seed, the same name as that of the class. Okay, we'll remove all this key and all of that. We don't need it. We just need the title. So we'll just, I think I shouldn't have removed that. This should be, oh, I'll remove all of this. Well, this should be inside it. I know that. Okay. Now this constructor, see what we do, what we are doing here is we are asking for the value of the title whenever the object of third page is formed. Okay. So when we are whenever we are calling, I'll just call the function here. We had, yeah, yes, raised button. So raised button has on pressed. Okay. Now navigator dot push. I hope I remember the syntax now. Material page route. Builder, yes, builder on text, and then yes, third page. Okay, okay. Now, if we don't give the value here, this won't show any error until we make it. Let me do this. I'll just first let me create this third page. Okay, so app bar title. Okay, title is again text. No, it's not text this time. It's this title. Okay, this the title of which we are passing between screens. So I'll just put widget. We use widget dot something something whenever. Okay, do we wrap in a text widget? Okay, okay. Yes, it will be text. It will be text, and inside that we'll give widget dot title. Whenever we are using something from the base class, see here, the what do we call? Yeah, this third page has this third page state. Okay, which extends the state of third page, of course. So whenever we are taking something from the base class, we have to use widget dot title here. Okay, widget, I mean the variable name. Before that we have to put widget dot. Okay, that is important, otherwise it won't work. Okay, see, it's not working, it's giving the red squiggly. Okay, so we'll make this widget dot title. Okay, now where was I? Yeah, let me reload it. Okay, what happened to the background color? Okay, now this is giving a shadow. See, okay, now it's giving the shadow. Oh, oh, yes, yes, the shadow. Okay, I remember now. When you provide the on press argument, then only the button will have all of its values which have been set, like elevation and all the colors and stuff. So I think I should give it a color also. Colors dot black. Okay. So on press without on press function, your basically your button is, I don't think, of any use. Okay. Yeah, obviously without on press, how will be it a button? Will it be a button? Okay, yes. So now what we have to do is we have to pass the value. So title is our third page title. Okay, see this title is the name of the variable which we took here. Okay, if we change this, if we make this a, suppose, which is a very bad way to name a variable. Okay, you can't just name any variable a, and then see, it won't be taking title, it will be taking a. Okay, so our a is third page title. So what we have to do, and one more thing, we don't want this button to send us to the next page until and unless the third page title is not empty. Okay, so what we want to do is just put a condition here: if third page title is not empty, okay, then only it will send us to the third page. Okay, so see, it's I'll just click the button, it's not sending. Okay, now we'll write something here, hello, or maybe bye, whatever, and then we press send, and then we see we are on the third page, and we have the title as bye. I think I should make this clear that we are on the third page. Okay, we'll make this clear: body, center, child, text, third page. Okay, now we'll reload this. Okay, now we know that this is the third page. Now we go here and we change it to green. Okay, now see the title is green. Okay, I hope you were able to understand this. Okay, oh shoot, oh no. Okay, yes, someone on, so it's on the record. Thank God, I forgot to turn on the recording. I was like, oh God, I didn't record the session. Okay, so any doubts till now, guys?
No.
Okay, were you able to understand?
Yeah.
Okay, was this helpful?
Yeah, it
Was
is
this
helpful.
helpful, or this was something you already knew?
It was helpful.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it is helpful.
So I think, okay, in the next session, I think we'll cover self-made widgets, and yeah, I'll think what we can cover in the next session. Also, that toggling of widgets I was supposed to cover, but I wasn't able to because it took so much time in this only. I thought I'll be able to cover that. Okay, sorry for that. We'll cover toggling widgets and everything in the next session. Okay, using the Boolean variable. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for attending. Thank you.
Waiting now.
Thank you. Bye.
What? Sorry, I think someone else was also speaking. Karunakar, you were saying something.
Nothing. I just say bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yeah.